So here's my Gene Simmons story about when I was working as a funeral director. I think this was also in 2009. At the time, there was a TV show because the cemetery I was working at had LA connections. It was Tyler Cassidy has a big green cemetery up in Marin, as well as owning Hollywood Forever. So we had these Hollywood connections, and we're going to utilize them to try to bring publicity to the cemetery, a big green cemetery, by the way. So no, trying to get the publicity of no markers or headstones, just like a park kind of atmosphere. So they're going to promote it with this show of Tommy Lee and some rapper, maybe Ice-T, I don't know. Anyway, they are going to have some sort of competition about who can dig their own grave the fastest. And typical Hollywood, right? They think that they can just do that in like maybe a montage. I mean, it takes several days with a team of people to dig a grave by hand. And so they had to kind of pivot once they actually like realized that. And I guess they brought in Gene Simmons to help the show move along with some sort of other direction or challenge for them to do. I don't know. I've never seen it. But when Gene Simmons was there, they had this whole big camera crew and this whole thing set up, and it was raining and it was dark out, and they were trying to find the best place for him to come out, or and to make some sort of appearance. And they found the old section of the cemetery, which did have markers and headstones, so not really the publicity that they wanted. He was going to pretend to exit from a mausoleum. And I remember there with my manager at the time, and he's just all bitter. I can't believe this is not the publicity we wanted. And I was telling him this story about Gene Simmons that with my girlfriend at the time. I was telling her that I was going to meet Gene Simmons. And she looked Gene Simmons up and found out that he had slept with like a lot of women, thousands of women or something. It's like something that he's known for. And she had looked a picture of him as well and was just repulsed. She said that he was puffy. And that stood out to me. So we're killing time telling my manager this story, and we're watching Gene Simmons. He's at the talent tent, so keep them nice and warm and cozy. And they had a little tray of cheeses or something like that outside, and watch Gene Simmons come up to the talent tent, and someone greets him. Oh, Gene, baby, yeah. What can we get you? Yeah, and we know it's cold. Here, wear this jacket. And they give him one of those down jackets, and he puts it on. He's like, yeah, you look great. You look just like the Michelin Man, Gene. And he looks over at me after I had completed my story, and he says, yeah, just a little puffy. Oh, known for my voice carrying, of course. Oops. I guess I would have probably been more upset if I was a fan of Kiss. But I'm not, so I don't care. It's just a funny story now.